we're back. Just a couple more quick little vignette type of things to get us through the rest of your travel. How's everybody feeling so far, though? Like,
Feeling
I know
good.
this is a bit different from the usual.
No, I kind of like this. It kind of reminds me of a couple times when we played the Quiet Year before we picked up on a game.
Yeah.
So you created a lot of the lore that you would then deal with in the area.
Mm-hmm. It also helps us get to know each other in a non-combat setting.
Right.
Because, I mean, our characters know each other. We don't know our characters fully yet.
Do you know each other, but do you also know yourself?
Do you know the Muffin?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Okay.
The Muffin Man.
The one on Drury Lane? Anyway.
The Muffin. Okay.
So, as y'all are continuing on, y'all been traveling through this very large old growth forest for the better part of a week now, 7-8 days, and you're starting to feel not really like a drastic elevation shift, but you're starting to notice a downward slope as the days progress. And eventually, you start to see the trees thinning out, less of the old oaks and sycamores and pines and cedars, and a little more, not quite tropical, but getting to that point. Some loose willows and mangrovey type of things, some short bark elms and dogwoods, just more deciduous and less long-lived sort of trees are starting to fill in the sides of the road. Until eventually, on the 8th day of your journey, you spot one very large elm tree out in the middle of a grassy meadow studded with wildflowers. Like, I'm certain that DT's bees are going ham, because these are some lovely, lovely primroses and daisies and daffodils and things like that. But what catches everybody's eye is hanging from the branches of this large elm tree in full foliage are these braided cords with small stones, little simple gray quartz stones braided into the ends of the cords. There are hundreds of them hanging from the tree, and they're all kind of twirling and winking in the sunlight as it filters through the trees. There is a hand-painted wooden sign carefully roped around the trunk of this very old elm tree that says, "Mood stones for the free of heart and mind. Take one, leave a copper." And there's a little box with a slot in the lid placed right below the sign.
Are you just out in the field?
I stopped as soon as the scout bees come back, because saw a weird tree. Gonna send out scout bees. As soon as the scout bees come back and tell of the flowers, because that's all we're going to really talk about. We turn the carriage towards it, stop directly underneath the tree, and I release a lot of bees to feast among the flowers and everything. Not consulting with anybody. This is what we're doing. You let me drive.
You're just stopping all of a sudden. Ah! Just go tumbling in the back.
Oh, they got mood stones for sale. 1 copper piece.
Modestone.
I see the sign. I don't know who you pay or why.
That there
you'd
is a
want
box there that you
Yeah,
put
you
the
just-
copper
you
piece
just
in
put
it.
a copper piece in there.
What keeps people from not paying?
On a system.
Merit? Good, just working class people?
A druid higher up in the trees.
Lots of buzzing coming back to me. Is there a druid in the trees?
No, there is nobody perched above you in the tree.
There is no druid in the trees.
It was a joke. I'm walking away.
Just mortified by the robot trying to laugh.
Going over to one of the braided ropes and just with just a copper piece, just drop it off in at the box and then grab a mood stone.
Okay. As you grab a mood stone, Belyphe, what is your alignment?
Alignment is neutral good to chaotic good.
Okay. So, as you grab the stone on its braided cord, you give it a little tug, and you can feel a slip knot higher up against the branch kind of give way, allowing you to take the stone and the braided cord it's on. As you grasp the stone in your hand, and it immediately starts to change color and becomes a lovely blue and green swirling amalgamation.
Well, that's just quite marvelous then.
Why is your rock blue?
I guess that this stone is reflecting that the mood that I'm in, that I am in just a happy mood.
If you were in pain, would it change?
Let's see.
I would believe so.
Just
So like
Pneuma just comes flying through with a heel kick.
But,
there's part of me that's like experiment time. Someone sting him.
but just that you just saying that just made me just think about Stephanos, my husband, that is bound up in a chair that has the wooden wheels on it. He had got paralyzed in a break-in. And then as she just gets a sad face going, does the stone change?
If you're observing the stone, when your mood shifts to that more somber and sad vibe, the colors don't change. They stay blue and green, but the swirl pattern starts to slow down and become very sluggish, and almost seems to, at one point, almost stop entirely. When your mood picks back up again, the swirls get a little bit more active.
You know, it might not actually be a bad idea to get another one of these and attach it to DT's head.
That would be interesting.
Well, DT only has eyes. We don't know how he's feeling all the time. There's no expression on that.
I will tell you how I feel.
I'm going to
You're very bad at that.
put a copper in there and try and get one of
DT
the
is
stones.
excellent at communicating.
No.
I speak in many languages.
But, I get one of the stones and I'm going to hand the stone to him to see, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I have a rock in my hand.
Does the rock change when it's in his hand?
Okay, hang on. DT, what is your alignment?
Chaotic evil.
It's
Chaotic bees.
oh, it's a neutral. Oh, what's the hell?
Are you neutral good?
Yeah, I think I'm neutral good.
Okay. So here's the fun thing is as DT is holding the stone, it does have those blue and green swirls, but there's also gray swirled through there. Because it's also picking up Melizen, and she's a bee, she has no alignment. She is unaligned. So.
You know, the state of Louisiana said you can no longer be unaligned. You have to be affiliated with one of the three.
I'm lawful neutral is the. Yeah.
Oh, you're lawful neutral.
Oh, neutral?
Yeah. I do what she says.
Okay. Well, scratch that and reverse it for a second.
Okay.
Because neutral is actually brownish orange, like sienna tones, and then also the gray from Melizen.
You're burnt umber.
Huh. So it does pick you up.
Why do I have a rock?
I mean, it's picking up your mood, how you're feeling right now.
And your queens.
It looks like, yeah.
And looking at all the swirls, every other bee.
Will this help you?
Probably not. It might cause a seizure.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird to look at it.
I'm going to stop. My eyes are starting to want to delineate.
Can I see that again?
I give the rock over.
My alignment is... I thought it was neutral good, but it says chaotic good.
Okay. So you've got a similar effect going to Belyphe, where it's blues and greens. A little more green than blue in your case. But you get the same swirling effects.
I just want to see.
What's Lawful Horny's color?
Oh no!
Just red. Just turns really low.
No, I'm neutral good. I'm neutral good.
How is this rock playing Barry White? I don't understand.
My first, my last, my everything. And that's where I'm going to
Okay,
stop.
but you did say good, right?
I am neutral good.
Okay, so more of the blues and greens, almost an equivalent amount of both. Very, very squiggly swirlies, though. Ups and downs, lots and lots of squiggles.
Oh, it actually going in along with my heart. Yeah, there we go.
Think of something that makes you mad.
That's really hard. It's tough to make me mad.
That's true. If I step on your toe, would that make you mad?
No, I'm kind of into that.
Ah, shit.
The stone just slowly slides away from my hand. Like,
It's like if I step too hard, I'm going to break a toe, so I don't want to do that.
I can heal myself, you know.
Okay. I'm going up. Is this stone bought and paid for?
Yeah, it's bought and paid for. I bought it. You can have it if you want.
Would it help you if I had this stone?
Yeah, you can put it on your chest and we can kind of get an idea of where you're at.
I'm going to wedge it into part of my face.
It's
Like,
his.
part
He
of
has a nose.
Part of like my helmet area, because if the character would ever come in, it's just a big, it's a big old head, but it's a little triangle here, and I can just kind of wedge it right there in the
Oh,
triangle.
just at the eye light, just be angry. It turns
And
red.
then immediately a couple bees start putting like stuff around it to help it stay stuck.
They're just gooping it.
Just gooping it up.
That's
Wax,
actually kind of a
yeah.
cool idea.
Yeah, I like this. This
Yeah.
is a fun use of a copper.
Yeah.
I am happy.
Does it change when we see that? Or when he says that?
So his swirls are a very steady, like clockwork type of just around and around. When he says, I am happy, it speeds up all of like a rotation and then it slows back into tempo.
So he's very controlled in terms of emotion.
He is over here like John D. Rockefeller being excited that he has like a beat like six. I think he was like excited that like his heart only beat like 40 times in a minute. Like he was cool, calm, and collected. I'm like, this sounds like Mr. Rockefeller. You were dying from clogged arteries.
Sorry, you should get that checked out.
Your blood is as thick as the oil you stole.
Jesus.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
He is correct. We should speak ill of those who cannot defend themselves.
Especially the Rockefellers.
Fuck them. The more I find about them in this state, one of them tried to run for governor of Arkansas.
Anyway.
I will leave a silver in the box, but not take anything because this has been a very entertaining stop.
Okay.
So you're just like, thank you.
We just gave our robot friend a Rudolph emotional nose. Okay? He is now weirder and slightly more unsettling, and I love this.
So now we're going to be spending the next couple of days learning how to read the rock.
Yeah.
And in the dark, it's going to look like he's some type of Metal Gear Solid thing with, just like Spence said, like the one eye in the middle of his massive ass head.
Didn't the empty spot you put it in, doesn't that light up when you're mad too?
Flavor Text, you've done that, yeah.
Yeah. I have done that.
So I will say that the stones are like discs, and they're thin enough and made of quartz that if you did light up behind it, it would kind of really pop and refract and glow.
You would project like the little swirl that's happening on the
Laser
stage.
beam. Laser beam.
Who in our party does not have dark vision?
I think I have dark vision.
I got it.
Do robots have dark vision?
I don't know.
I
If
don't-
I don't know if we do.
I thought you're
Like
an
this?
ASMR.
No, that I am a Newman Town.
Oh no. Oh wait, you have custom lineage.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep thinking wings and thought.
No, Standard Warforged do not have dark vision.
So this is the least amount of people with dark vision we've ever had.
We're gonna be fine, and all of a sudden, because he's just frustrated.
And then it's just going to be like a lava lamp. Just
Just angry bees.
Oh,
No.
when we run into the undead.
Very diffuse umber light.
A lava lamp spotlight going everywhere with big old bee shadows going past it constantly.
Yum yum yum.
All right, we've now just made a dark ride. That's all we've done is we've made the Mummy Returns the dark ride, but with bees.
You're welcome. All right. Whenever y'all say that we need to go is when we're going to try to go. I'm not going to be the one to say that.
yeah, we can go ahead and go. It's getting late, and we need to get on the road. And
Yeah, I do agree that we need to get on the road a bit.
All right.
A bunch of buzzing coming from me, and then like a large amount of bees just start flowing back into my.
Again, we're used to this, but somebody that's just going by,
yeah,
What the fuck?
just watch. What they're getting like freaking Ninja Scrolls or Basilisk type shit. Bees just come in and out of this dude.
Because I don't really sleep, I just kind of power down a little bit. I have been just sitting in this exact same spot for the entire time, and a lot of the bees have been building honeycomb underneath where I'm sitting. It's been 8 days now.
Yeah.
We've been building honeycomb underneath my.
Yeah.
I've been here for too long.
Yeah.
So when we get back in the wagon, I'm gonna, because I never really spent the extra money I was given. I just got the starter package.
Okay.
So I'm gonna divide 100 gold into 4 parts, so 25 gold, and put them in a little sack each, and put them in my bag of withholding. See if I've gotten anything back in my
Alright.
bag of withholding when we get to the cart.
as you're doing that,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to DT. It's like you mentioned something about making mead with that other hive.
Yes, we would not be making them. We make the honey.
Well, obviously, that's what I mean. I was just wondering, like, after I get done with this batch of wine, do you mind if I,
Not at all.
try? I mean, I didn't want to like pry and ask, but
A little bit of buzzing. We appreciate that you asking. We would enjoy more people enjoying our labor.
okay.
Hey, bees understand consent.
And then that can be our cover for whenever that we go into towns and stuff that we are mead makers.
That's true. I mean, I'm already a winemaker, really. I got my whole thing going, but this batch is almost done, so that's the main reason why I was asking.
Sure. Cool.
I go back into the thing and I start looking at all the yeast. Like I pull out these vials from the brew kit and I'm like looking at it. Like, is this one gonna be
There
good?
are surprisingly a lot less bees than normal because we just feasted upon a tree full of flowers.
Okay.
Don't go into
So,
your hopes. Not for maid.
As y'all leave the clearing with the moodstone tree, Hemo, when you do open your bag of withholding to make your deposit, there is it's a very small, like a Polaroid-sized little piece of parchment. When you pull it out, it's a picture of Pamela holding the baby, and on the back of this little scroll of remembrance, it says, "Going to see the Oracle. Any last requests?"
I will write back. No, I trust you too. Name or little one well. Hope all is going all right. Tickle them for me, but not too much.
Don't be weird about it.
I don't put don't be weird about it.
Okay.
She's literally an ASMR. I got touched by an angel.
So with this little scroll of remembrance moment, you do have a plus D6 that you can spend on any check within the next, let's say, 48 hours.
Yay. Also, I feel bad. Like,
Okay,
here's
as
this
y'all
beautiful ASMR holding what is definitely part of a goblin child.
She's looking at that child, it's like, please be like the ugly duckling. Please.
What the fuck, Chris?
Damn!
All right. Y'all continue traveling, following the road. It's been a pretty straightforward journey. Finally, toward the end of the 9th day, y'all come to the last way stop campground area. Toward the evening hours, so there's a few travelers already there, including what appears to be another group of Quranan singers. But this campground is overlooking. It's like at the end of the trees. The forest ends here, and looking to the south, there are grassland, like a little bit of grassy covered dunes. Off in the distance, all you could really see is blue-gray to one side, blue-gray to the other, and a gray smudge dead center between ocean here, ocean here. There's a gray smudge about maybe 10 miles distant. The grass on these dunes approaching the ocean to your right is nice and that very yellow verdant green color. To your left, it's that yellow green color of good growth. Directly ahead of you, in almost a straight kind of a semicircle area, from where you stand approaching that gray smudge, is kind of a dingy, dusty gray. The grass is not dead, it just looks leached of color.
Does this seem anywhere similar to the gas leak grass?
Not as intense. Your scouts don't really... They're not reporting any weird feelings. Okay. Just that there's grass and flowers over there, there's grass and flowers over there, there's no grass and flowers in front of you.
Is this within a walking distance?
10 miles.
10 miles?
10 miles to the gray smudge.
Okay. According to the internet, an unladen bee, which means not covered in pollen, flies about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So I'm going to send a handful over there to do the leaf test and the grass test, that like bending blades of grass into the dead areas to see if it's something that we need to worry about in the same way. So in a couple hours, I'll have those kind of responses.
Okay, fair enough. As y'all are getting settled at the campground,
Is a gas leak?
I believe.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Give me
sorry,
1 second
Neysa.
here.
She didn't get to smell it. She's way over there.
No, you're gonna smell it. It doesn't stink. And I'm downwind.
Okay.
I like how
Let's do it this way then. As y'all are getting camp set up, everybody but Belyphe, due to passive perception, I'm going to kind of play that as Belyphe's probably knee deep in setting up tents at the moment. But everybody but Belyphe can clock that the group of Quranan singers is not quite as exuberant as the one you met at the start of your journey. This group is a little more subdued, and it seems like all of them are the lizard-bodied centaurid variety. As you're going about your business of setting up camp and getting things unpacked, you do notice that one of them does not have 4 legs on their lower half. They actually only have 2 lower legs, as if they are a sataurid type of variant. And their tail, where it comes off of their body, looks like, and I'm going to put this picture in the channel for you to see, but for the internet, it looks like the tail of a Philippine sailback lizard. You can look at this real quick as soon as it loads, because it's kind of hard to describe.
Fancy iguana.
Got a
Oh.
fancy iguana, yes.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what that sataurid singer's tail looks like. Very different from the others in its group. But that one in particular, the 2-legged one, does seem to be eyeballing y'all's group pretty intently. If you want to roll insight to check the vibe, you can.
I would not like to check the vibe, but I would like to do something ridiculous.
20. Natural 20
15.
for... And this was this was insight.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Ooh.
I'm about emotions.
Pneuma, you don't think they're hostile. More curious. You almost feel like maybe they're a little younger than their companions, and so they're staring out of curiosity. Hemo, you get the feeling, pretty concentrated feeling, that they really, really, really want to make sure that y'all are safe. That they're trying to make sure that y'all are good people before they try to talk to you.
I walk up to them talking to them.
Oh God.
Oh,
No. You guys are checking the vibes, and I'm just.
I am as quickly as my little legs trying to run over
can't
there.
pay attention.
Look, I gotta say the thing.
Sure.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Let's play a lying game. One of us would like to breed with you. We don't know which one. That's a lie.
Oh my God.
Oh, Neysa, you didn't hear M, did you? Emily just yelled, "What the fuck?" from the kitchen.
Could I hear DT say this?
I'm like
Oh,
the
yes,
second DT's.
100%.
I've checked vibes and DT's already talking. I am running as fast as a goblin can run.
You're aware of what's happening now.
I bonus
Belyphe.
action dash and would like to use my entertainer feature to basically mend this as quickly as possible.
I'm just sitting there. I'm transferring that cask that I have been working on for the past few months into actual vitals, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck.
God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
So, okay, so DT walks over, just lays everything out there like that. Right after that, Belyphe comes zooming up to try to smooth over the social faux pas. Hemo comes up right after that, also trying to mend social faux pas. So, let's have Belyphe roll a persuasion check with advantage from Hemo. Kind of make that coordinate there.
I'm the whole problem.
That is a 16. How does a 27 sound, DM?
Broke ass Texas instrument
So-
over here trying to come up here and fucking
So,
ruin the
as
day.
DT, as you walked up and immediately launched into your presentation there,
Playing the line game.
you. No, I know. I'm just saying. As you walked up and started talking, you could notice that a few of the larger singers started to like stand up and kind of move between you and the two-legged one. They don't quite they're not quite in a defensive posture, but they did kind of body check you a little bit. And then Belyphe comes up and goes to smooth this over and explain, it's okay. We just found out about the story game, and so he really wanted to play, and that does help smooth things over. The two that kind of took up like guard position, they do kind of settle back down next to their fire. The two-legged singer doesn't really seem like they blink very often. Their eyes are very big and very, like, gray, like stormy gray eyes. And they just kind of nod and they say, "You're welcome to join us and play. We can do that. We just wanted to be sure that you hadn't come from," and points with a very gnarly, scaly hand, points toward the gray smudge in the distance. "We were a little concerned, but we don't think that you've been touched yet, so
Touched by whom?
you should be fine.
An angel?
We'll talk after stories.
That's
That
fine.
would be kinder to the stones."
I have a stone. Not understanding. Pointing at my face.
The little two-legged one nods and says, "You do. It's quite lovely."
Yes.
I just want to go back to the.
I'm
I
letting.
want to go back to the car. I don't want to do this anymore.
After I finish, like, getting the cask, the fermenting cask, completely empty and putting the bottles aside, I'm going to go try and find some fresh water. And I got my bucket.
There is a well-maintained rock-clad spring to one side of the camp, opposite the latrine pit. So it's perfectly clean, nice and cool too. Very cool underground water, aquifer water. We love it.
I'm going to get some water, fill up my pot for making musk, and then go back to the party. Or musk? I can't remember what it was.
Either way, it works with you.
Yeah.
I introduced myself to all the satyrs, not satyrs, Centaurian.
I'm a satyr.
Yeah,
Centaurian.
the singers.
Singers. My name is Delta Tango 63542, and I would like to greet you. Hello.
Could you repeat that last bit, because it was a little garbled on my end?
And I would like to greet you. Hello. Sorry if I started the game too early.
No, it's fine. I can understand the enthusiasm. My name is Silva. It is nice to meet you, Delta Tango 63542.
Many say that is too long of a name for me. They just say Delta. You may do as well. It is easier.
I'll just come up. So
Easier is not always better.
Agreed.
Which do you prefer?
As many others were referred to as Delta Tango, and a numerical form afterwards, the full name is preferred. However, since I am the only Delta Tango unit here, Delta would be fine.
But don't you dare call him Tango. You don't use that middle name.
don't use that fucking.
If you use all three names, he knows he's in trouble.
And fight words.
Tangos.
And
Tangos
fight
are a word. You
tangos.
can't call me that.
Okay.
The queen. I hope that the queen bee yells your full name at some point in your head, and you just freeze.
She did earlier when I was walking towards the gas leak.
You literally hear the sound of the belt being popped.
Stop it.
All right.
So, yeah.
So you wanted to start the story game?
I think I could know how to play it. We learned last time with the other group.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, so we're doing the story.
I'm
game?
listening.
My name is Delta Tango 63542. And we saw a patch of dead area that is a non-magical thing. All small creatures die when entering. All small flora die when entering. It was a gas leak.
You don't understand the game, do you?
I tell story.
All right.
Interesting things that happened.
I
Things
think
I've
it
never
was a
seen before.
lovely story.
I stood up really
It holds
straight.
mystery and death and danger.
I stood up really straight and I
It
pointed to her.
is
And I was like,
a story.
I'm just trying to set up a fire so I can make this mead, really. I got the pot in my hand. Is there a fire anywhere?
You can easily borrow
I will
a
use-
fire start from
I
either the singers or any of the other campers here.
I was going to
Yes.
say, I'll use thaumaturgy to start a small fire for her.
Just sitting there, adjusting it. Okay, DT. Do you mind... Did you want to... I don't want to, like, just be like, you know...
how much honey do you require for this mead?
Well, we got about 2 gallons here, so that's about... what is it, about quart per gallon, so maybe like 2 quarts?
We're waiting for somebody to just like, hey, could you get me just some honey? Do you have a receptacle
Oh, it's right here. I mean, if you just...
over the fire already? Or just...
Yeah, I already have the
You-
fire.
You just want the robot to piss honey into your water pipe.
It's about to be what's happening.
You just got to walk over, pop a squat,
More or less.
go just straddle leg this thing.
Gotta
Oh.
hikes a leg onto the pot and and does some stuff with his inner thigh, and then just honey just starts.
I turn
pouring
over
into
to
it.
the group. I'm like, it's honey. It's honey. It's honey. It's not piss.
They are making me.
Robots do not piss.
Neysa, with my passive insight and passive perception, how uncomfortable is the other side of the fire at
This
us?
is not my fault.
Could my passive persuasion help ease this situation?
Just hang on. So Hemo, more than anything, Silva at least seems amused. They don't seem disgusted. a few of the other singers do kind of look away, but they do so politely. They're not like acting disgusted. They're just averting their gaze because it looks like it's something kind of private happening over there. But
I'm just
Silva at least is amused and trying to hide a bit of a grin.
I'm just sitting under him and just watching it as like, okay.
Trying to measure the amount.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to get it too sweet.
So the 3-foot tall individual and the 7-foot tall individual have to look each other like the only two adults in the party for a moment, and it's very odd.
Okay, cut it. That's good.
Okay.
Is there a little bit?
All right.
And
So
No, it
No,
does.
it's very precise. We are bees.
I'm
and
sorry, I
then
didn't know if you because as old of a machine as you are, if there was a flow issue.
and I
No,
get
that is a human thing. We are bees.
and I start
We
stirring
wouldn't
it.
judge.
Start
if
stirring
was.
it, and I put my finger in it to measure the heat. And
Yeah,
I start
yeah.
doing that, and then eventually, like only about 5-10 minutes later, I take it off the heat because I don't want it to burn. I'm just trying to get a basic mead going. So I just put it to the side and let it cool down. I put a pot, or I put like a lid on it, and just kind of tilt it to the side, and then I join the party.
My apologies, Silva. It is customary to give gifts to new friends. Would you like some, honey?
You're having too much
That
fun
would
with
go
this.
very good with our tea. I wouldn't mind.
Let me just walk around and top everybody's cup off.
I reach into my breastplate and just pull out a honeycomb because you ordered just the honey, so you can have a comb. It holds it. I can't put comb in the thing; it'll be all
That's
waxy.
true, that's true.
Yeah, I know.
We don't
I know
need
it's
that,
true.
yeah,
That's why I did.
We
I did it.
got ween honey and we got titty honey. That
So-
everything's going on right now.
Titty
One
Get the weenus going.
one of the other singers produces like a very tightly woven waxed wicker bowl from one of their bags or packs and holds it out for the honeycomb so they can chop off bits for the tea.
I then explain to Silva, because she has taken interest in me, in that I seem to be amusing to her, that I am both a hive and a robot, and yada yada, kind of explaining that I'm not just producing honey out of nowhere. There's a living hive inside of me.
I do find that fascinating. How long have you been such? As this was not your first form, was it?
Negative. I do not remember my first form. I have been in this way for some of 9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
9 is a lovely number. How long do you think you will maintain this way of life? Is there a limit?
Until I am no longer needed by the Queen. It is our decision.
So you listen
How
and
could you-
obey?
How could you not? Madam Silva, there is an army,
Tell
a kingdom inside of me. Listening, obeying, cooperating is crucial for both of our survival.
you don't feel pressured or coerced, co-opted by these exterior life forms?
On the contrary, the hive is me. The hive is we. We are one and the same. Without the hive, I would not have reactivated. The hive gives us purpose. The hive is all we need.
So you owe a debt.
A debt infers that it can be repaid and then no longer exists. There is no debt. We are one.
He really loves that fucking knife. Just saying.
Wait, they found the on switch in them, so I mean,
Yeah.
Like, I was just a flat pile of metal. Like,
But yeah, I'm just...
Silva takes a moment and you see her. It's like she's thinking so hard that her mouth is moving like she's talking, but no sound is coming out. And a couple of moments later, she blinks and says, Delta Tango 63542, what do you know of yon city of bone?
is she referring to the city we're heading to?
Mm-hmm.
She points toward the gray smudge.
I repeat all the stories that everyone has all said every time we've asked anybody, to the T.
Yeah.
Not verbatim, actual quotes. And the tall one said this, and the smaller one said this, the chubby one said this.
Yeah.
And it correlated with the stories we heard from this place and this place. According to the queen who resides in the first tree, yon city, as you call it, is filled with the mostly dead entities that we fought at the first tree. And that anyone who goes there does not return.
Are you planning with your friends to go there?
I am planning to seek revenge on my fallen fellow bees. My fellow compatriots are coming along for their own reasons.
Then I must ask, and for your own good, do you believe your bees have souls?
Would that be a foreign concept for you?
I believe it would be a foreign concept for both me and for the bees, because the bees don't have religion.
So that
They have bee-ligion.
No.
no, Hewitt, get out. Get out.
I had to stop for a second because you couldn't define sin for me, and now I have to talk about souls. The robot is having some fun.
Existential dread time.
There's a large amount of buzzing, both from me and from inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
We do not understand the concept of a soul. Explain.
Most people would say that a soul is the thing that makes one a person. Someone capable of thought, someone capable of decision, someone capable of purpose. If your bees, your queen that you carry with you, was the one to activate you, and now orders you, I would think that your bees have souls, and therefore I would recommend you not go to the City of Bones, for you will be placing all of them in mortal danger.
Based off of your definition of a soul, in that it creates and gives purpose to a being, and the hive is what creates and gives purpose to Delta Tango. And the hive will live on if the hive is destroyed, because the hive is not just here, but in other places as well. There's a hive in the first tree. There is a hive in Smitherton. There is a hive in the original forest where I stood up. Multiple hives exist, which could continue to give Delta Tango purpose. The mission is to enact revenge, as we suffered quite a bit of loss. Who's sending things?
And what of your friends? And she looks at each of the three of you in return. Do you not fear what waits in the City of Bones? You know what comes out of it. Do you not fear that fate yourselves?
That the cheery disposition almost like not vanishes completely from just like Belyphe's face, but you know that her compatriots have seen her like this, that whenever that she's up in like, okay, attack mode, things must die. And then she's just going to be like, Madam, just like Madam Silva, that I have been undergoing training to become a Reaper. And if there are any type of souls that need to be eradicated, so be it. For that it is that the will of both Kairos and also of just Mina as well to just cleanse this. To just cleanse that this mortal realm of just wayward souls.
Neysa, how pissed off would
Yo.
you be if I was all like, you know what, you're right, I'm out. I'm not going to that place. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, fuck this. This isn't
Fuck
even
this place.
my thing. I'm out.
Delta just starts marching into the woods.
So
I would like it if Jed could continue playing with us. If Jed wants to build another character to do so, that would be fine. But it would make perfect sense character-wise. But that's up to you. DT is how you play him. Silva is just here to put the thought in his head that this might be a suicide mission for Delta specifically.
Well, for the hive within Delta, and
That, yes.
but.
I just had to put a bee in your bonnet.
Yeah, understood. I know, right? The puns, the bee puns. Oh, the bee puns. But it's more of a for the better of all be kind. This must not exist.
You gotta be kind.
Okay. All right, so Belyphe did respond. Did Hemo or Pnuema want to respond before I continue? Because I'm about to get monologue-y.
Well, I mean, there is no reason not to help if we can help. And it wouldn't be the first time we face something perilous.
No, it wouldn't be. And part-time be willing, won't be last.
Yeah,
You gotta make sure life survives.
that's true. And this thing doesn't seem like it cares about life, so that's or the celebration of therein.
It's just quite tragic, really.
Silva, she seems like she genuinely takes a moment to sit with y'all's answers. And then she looks toward Hemo in particular and says, "Are you a cleric of some sort?"
Of some sort, yes.
Are you able to sense when a creature is without a soul?
On a good day, yeah. I can't say I can do it every time. I knew what we dealt with back up in the first trees wasn't fully there.
The problem with that City of Bones is that most of the beings there are without soul. Whatever power exists in that city is taking those souls and leaving only hollow shells. My people are nomadic by nature, but we, and she gestures toward her traveling companions, we have been here watching and waiting and listening to the stories that the stones and people tell when they leave that dead city. And those stories are hollow as well. There is no center, no funnel point to the power. It simply exists. There is no lord of the city. There is no castle on a hill overlooking it. It exists, and souls disappear within it. Those who make it out with theirs intact are still afraid. They go on their way with haunted eyes. These are what we have seen, what we have witnessed. That is why we stay here. And I would not wish to see your group return as well as they, or not return at all. But if I cannot convince you to go back whence you came and avoid this, if you are determined, I would ask you to allow me to attempt to see on your behalf, to ask the stones and the gods for any help they might give you. But only if you wish it. I will not impose that upon you.
It's always welcome for someone to do that, yeah.
Hemo, they speak the stones too.
I'm not unique in that situation there.
Do you speak with stones? Like Hemo speaks with stones? He just talks to it.
We listen to the stones. It is our particular religion. We believe the stones carry the memories of all that has been and will be, and we listen.
There's a lot of silica and stone, and that can store memory. It's been organically proven, yeah.
Okay.
Well, why do you think druids
All right,
always have all
Silicon
those...
Valley. Shh.
I was just going to make a joke about freaking Terry Pratchett. The druids are just IT for stones, because that's where all the data in the world gets stored. The stones have seen the world and know its truth. Druids are just IT for rocks.
That makes sense. He's not lying.
Have you tried shifting and putting the rock back in place?
Now look.
That this rock is just part of a mansion, just like, wait, I
Hold
am
on.
not home.
Seriously, I need to ask you, is this igneous or sedentary? They're two completely different operating systems.
And then that you got the third one. I forgot the third one.
Linux.
Oh, don't make me laugh too much. I gotta pee here in a minute.
So if there were no objections, then Silva would leave the circle and go toward, you can see their bedrolls and everything, and she'll kneel down on a bedroll and pull toward her a large, like a crystal drum, like a hand pan, but it seems to be made entirely of like clear crystal. And she starts gently playing it, and these very chime-like tones just reverberate over the campground. She has to spend 10 minutes doing so, but after those 10 minutes, she comes walking back toward the fire, and her eyes have gone from being that stormy gray color to a deep slate gray. Like, so dark it's almost black, and her pupils have disappeared. She stands behind the fire across from y'all, and apologies because I'm going to have to read this because I was very particular with it. She says, "In the previous age, when the gods still walked the nest, a song was sung to return the father to the sky. The one who sang gave all they were, body, life, name, and memory. Only the stones remembered her, and only we who listened to the stones heard her story from them. Her sacrifice brought down the veil, forging this life for the future with her erasure. Those cursed by the Father's power were set free, but some in other lands, ruled by other gods, may have retained their gifts. The power of the Kairos touched would be enough to bring this necropolis to our nest. Be on your guard. The face a mirror shows is not always truth. And then she kind of just collapses to her knees. And her companions kind of move to cover her with a blanket and kind of just watch over her for the 5 or so minutes it takes for her to kind of come back from that.
Okay.
And when she does seem to resurface, she says, I don't know if that helps.
It does. It's lore. It's legend.
How does one find a Kairos touched?
They haven't been seen for thousands of years. Since the veil descended, they don't come here anymore. They have no need to. All we know is what memory holds, and all that is their power is like unto Kairos himself, and it is somehow both of and beyond this world.
So just mysticism. Beyond the veil. The occult.
Religion.
Religion.
You can keep going, and it's still just a synonym.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just boil it down for DT.
Theology.
Thaumaturgy.
That's a
That
spell.
one, no, that's a
Speaking
spell.
of
That's a spell.
Speaking of thaumaturgy, DT, your bees come back from their grass testing.
Yeah.
And
They have no
their reports are that they went all the way to the edge of the water where the green grass met the gray, and every blade they tilted into the gray did not dissolve or wither as quickly as the circle did. In fact, they could not tell an immediate difference at all. But because it was getting dark, and they had to return, they could not linger at each blade for more than a few minutes.
I have good news. The dead area is not caused by a gas leak, in the same way that we saw the gas leak earlier.
I mean, I didn't think... but that is good information, though. You're right.
More tests should be performed. However, it is nice to know that we will not immediately lose all of our bees.
Well, I would hope that would be the case. That we wouldn't lose the bees, that is.
If and I'm not saying this is a thing, I'm just saying that if DT loses all of his swarm but is not dead, can I just do a hard switch into barbarian and go full rage all the time? I no longer have the magic. I just want to rage.
It's just you're not even like...
Okay,
It's not even like
if you would
magic.
if you would like, build a second version that's straight
Fair.
barbarian
Fair.
for DT, and if that were to happen, then you immediately have the backup.
I like that concept. So, thank you. All right. Well, I'm just looking around. What now?
Well, now we rest.
Tomorrow we go down, yeah.
Precisely, we go down, Tomato.
And since it's apparently going to be treacherous. I just pull out a thing of wine. Let's have some fun.
I'd prefer not to be hungover. Well, I can fix that. I could.
Yeah, I don't know why. Of all the people here. Anyway, I hand the bottle over.
Miss Silva, thank you, Miss Silva, for giving us this knowledge. I hope it serves us well. And then I just
You are welcome.
I just sit up like I'm enjoying myself, like all you are, but I don't partake in anything.
I pour a little bit of wine in like a little cup and I put it down next to you, but I don't.
It's just immediately swarmed by bees.
Just covered in bees.
Just unsettling.
Just a
about-
blanket of bees goes over it.
Silva, would your party like to have a little bit, or I got another bottle here.
I don't drink, but they may. And most of the rest of her companions are eagerly reaching for the next bottle.
Yeah, no, I just pull out a bottle. It's like, just give that to them. And the bottles are like this big,
Hey.
so like they're like the old school style.
You got the champagne bottle from NASCAR.
Yeah.
They will drink with you and tell increasingly bawdy and raucous stories that may or may not be true as the night winds on. Belyphe, at one point during the whole bonfire party here, you hear Silva's voice in your head. You know that she's essentially casting message. She says, let me see, how do I phrase this? She says, you mentioned your affiliation to the Heralds, to the Reapers. Such affiliation may not serve you very well. Every Herald, every would-be Reaper who has gone there has come back hollow. Be careful.
Thank you for the precautionary tale. As long as that I have my band with me and basically keep up a joyous persona, I think I should still have my soul.
She gives a silent nod from the other side of the fire and then moves back toward her bedroll to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. That was all I had for y'all today.
Oh,
The
my
next
goodness.
day we'll see y'all traveling into the necropolis.
Oh.
So that is all I had for today.
Alrighty then.
Hewitt just stepped out to use the restroom.
Yes.
I
think
know. I
that-
was trying to wrap up quickly because I know
Yeah,
he said he
I
had to
think
go
he
pee.
also is
We
talking
can
with
we
his-
can bullshit until he gets back.
Well, he's also. I think he's going to be talking with his mom because she
Yeah.
just pulled up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
You can do the closing? Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Oh my god!
anyway, we are. No. We are Team Bonus Action. We do a lot of things. We stream video games with Neysadoes on. Is it every day? Or almost every day?
I stream on my Twitch, my Kick, my YouTube at Neysadoes Games every Monday through Saturday, weather permitting. When I don't have the weather, then I just do uploads to my YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Where,
Genshin, Hades 2, and Stardew Valley.
Yeah, she does a lot. of stuff.
That's my
Lots of-
rotation right now.
Go watch, go support. I was doing I was
Sign
fumbling
out.
through a sign out, but
Your
better.
character died, by the way.
I
He
figured-
just had a heart attack. For some
Anaphylactic shock. Crazy. You're
Weird.
allergic to bees.
Didn't know
Don't
that,
listen
yeah.
to a damn thing they say.
I'm
They're
sorry,
playing
I've
the
been-
lying game.
I know we were getting close, but I was like, I'm about to pee. Whether or not I choose
I'm
to
sorry.
continue.
I was trying to wrap it up really
It's okay,
quickly,
it's
and then
okay,
it was
it's
just like 30
It
seconds
is
too late.
my
I'm
fault.
sorry.
I have drank nearly a gallon of water today.
But yeah, we do back with
Good for you.
Obscura, which is still recording
Us
on
too.
weekends, on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Did y'all just upload something?
Updates every Tuesday. By the time this uploads, I don't know
Yeah.
what episode it'll be because
I think by this time we're going to be having at least Roswell's going to be up.
well, it definitely will be up because this isn't feature it. Edit this out. This is not going up or getting edited until after I get back. So we're gonna have 2 weeks of.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say Chris edited this out?
No, I said Hugh would edit this out.
Oh, I thought you said Chris.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't touching this audio.
Thank you very much for watching. They've already done all the other stuff while I had to go and use the little boys' room. Remember, give money to the Trevor Project and ACLU if you can. And since Knox is not here,
Don't let your meat love. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, technically, the Mr. Thrifty already did that.
If you're naming the peanuts, you assume they're going to be eaten.
Cannibalizing kids.
damn it, Jed.
I was not. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
You'll edit this out. That's fine.
Not, you know what? Now I'm gonna make sure you have to deal with that. I ain't editing out shit.
Yeah, you will.
Probably.
All right. So